with the Braves? What they got going on?
Hey man, it sounds good. It's yeah, the Braves right now they're playing like one of the best teams in baseball. They have the second best record in the major leagues, right behind the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay's been playing phenomenal baseball this year. Thing with the Braves is they won today 14-6. I think they started out trailing the game 5-0. So Charlie Morton got lit up, but then the Braves bats just got hot. Michael Harris had a 5-for-5 game and was a triple shy of the cycle. He hit a home run. He was, I think, 3 weeks ago batting like 1.180, and then now he's got his batting average up to 249 in just from today.
Oh.
So Money Mike's playing really good. The Braves are on I think a six game win streak, and then but they were on an 8-game win streak and then lost a game. Come back, you win 6 in a row. So you whoop up on the Rockies, and then now you got to go in and you got to play the next team that comes into town, and you go on the road. So the Braves have been playing some good baseball within their division. You had the Phillies. The Phillies have been playing not as bad as they were in the beginning of the year. They started out playing terrible and had one of the worst records in the league. But in second place, it is not the New York Mets. It is the Miami Marlins, and the Marlins are impressing, right? They're impressive right now. You have Luis Arias, who is currently on his way to batting 400 in a Major League Baseball season, and I don't even remember the last time that happened. Well,
I think it's been done once. Hayden,
what's that?
One other time.
I think it's been done once. I think Ted Williams did it, and that may be it.
He was pretty good, I think.
Yeah, he was okay.
I know it's been done one time, but I couldn't remember the name of who it
I
was.
think it was Williams or DiMaggio or one of them.
One of the greats.
Yeah, that's all right.
Greats. And Arias is playing out of his mind. He'll be the number one second baseman in the All-Star game this year, and he's the number one second baseman in the game right now. And then I believe the number two second baseman in the NL NL East right now is Ozzie Albies, and possibly the number two second baseman in the NL period. So, you've got a bunch of great first or second basemen out there. Obviously, you have Andres Jimenez that plays for Cleveland. He's playing phenomenal. You've got a bunch of good guys that are out there. So, but when it comes down to the NL East, the Mets falling back to fourth place, and then you have the Nationals in fifth place. As a Braves fan, it would be wonderful to see the Mets in last place, but I don't think that's going to happen because the Nationals are just not good at all. But you've got a lot of good baseball action happening so far this year. The Milwaukee.
Let me ask you. Oh, sorry. So the Braves have won 14 of their last 15?
No, I think they won 8 and they dropped 2, and then now I think they're on a 6-game win streak.
So that's 14 out of 16. So that's 90% over the last month, right?
I could be completely wrong on that. I'm pretty sure that's right though. But if not, I'm a game or so off. But yeah,
I knew they've been doing well.
They've had a phenomenal season. It'd be nice if Matt Olson could hit above 230, but if not, that's fine too because they're still at what now 47 and 26, 46 and 26. So even without Matt Olson having a great bat right now, you can't deny that the Braves are one of the best teams in baseball. It top 3, if not top 2.
Well, this has been 3 straight years. What was you going to ask me?
Who's the big hitter for the Marlins that everybody's talking about?
Luis Arias.
Yeah, man. They got to play baseball. He's pretty good at it.
Is Judge doing good this year for the Yankees? How many home runs has he hit?
Last time I checked, he was at 20. I believe he's a few over that right now, maybe 21 or 22. I can get that real quick.
He hit 62 last year, right?
Yes, sir. He hit a good amount last year, and that was just a great season overall for him. The Yankees this year are not all that at all. They got the absolute crap spanked out of them by the Red Sox the other day, 15-5. But then I think they came back and won one game of the doubleheader.
Well, let me ask you something, Hayden. Do you consider Aaron Judge to be the single-season leader, or do you consider Sosa, McGuire, Bonds, because there was so much controversy surrounding their record-breaking seasons, but there wasn't any around Judge's. So do you have a preference?
No, I'd say Barry Bonds still. But
Okay.
and the thing about Barry Bonds is that yes, he played on steroids, but even when he was off the steroids, he was still pretty dang good.
Yeah, he
But
still probably would have been a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah.
great swing, fast hands. I got his rookie cards right here in my closet, and I kept up with him when he started out.
Pirates.
Yeah, he was a good player, and I think they felt like the younger guys were starting to take off a little bit, and him and McGuire and that type of group, and then Sosa came along. They felt like they needed to keep up, and Roger Clemens, they were taking growth hormone and stuff, and it's unfortunate that they get looked over.
Oh, they do.
Because, the Bash brothers, I remember McGuire and Canseco, at the A's back in the day. I got those cards too. And I hate that, that it kind of gets ruined that way. They're because like the younger people, Hayden's age, they didn't get to see them play, and it kind of tarnishes the idea.
Yeah.
I hate that for them.
And you have people that were cheating 5 years ago. You have people that were cheating 10 years ago. It's the only thing that's changed is they have actually enforced a rule, and some people have gotten caught, some people have not gotten caught. The thing with Fernando Tatis Jr. I think it was last year, he had used it, but he had claimed that he had used it to use the hormones or whatever, the PEDs, whatever it was, to heal faster from his injury. And I understand that, but at the same time, I think you have to respect the rules or respect the game enough to realize that you gotta have a little bit of humility to come back and do it on your own. And I don't know it, but with all the crap about Barry Bonds not being in the Hall of Fame, it really kind of made me mad because we never really got to see him reach what he could have been if he wasn't on steroids. And to me, he should be in the Hall of Fame right now. But unfortunately, I'm not a voter, so I can't really be the judge of that. But
that's the only thing about all them guys. None of them needed it.
No,
exactly. I mean, they probably would have been just fine without it. But
I know Roger Clemens would have been. Because Roger Clemens, when I was a kid, was him and Dwight Gooden were the best pitchers one year. And, he was in his early 20s, and he wasn't on steroids. I can tell you that.
No. Taking a look at Aaron Judge right here on screen. Y'all can look at it. Podcast listeners, we're looking at Aaron Judge. He's batting .291. He's got 19 homers right now and 40 RBIs. So, hey, that's how you get it done right there.
So it don't look like he's going to be
slumping
62 this year.
I think they were going to play the Mariners. Like they got a series coming up with them. They just got done playing LA. So we'll see how it turns out. And as far as Braves baseball, they're having a stellar year right now. So, and they got a lot more. It ain't close to playoffs.
How many teams go to the playoffs?
Well, it used to be 12. You'd have the division winners. You'd have the 3 division winners, and then you have was it 2 wild cards? Yeah, it was 2 wild cards and then a division winner. It used to be. So 5 teams from each conference. Now I think it's 7, 6. I think it's 7 now. I could be wrong on that, and I should know that, but I believe it's 7. So you have 14 teams going to. Yeah, I think it's 14 teams going to the playoffs every year, which kind of diminishes the.
That's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That's almost half of the entire league. So it kind of diminishes it a little bit, but obviously if you get in, you're still one of the best teams in baseball. So, but with the wild card,
there wasn't hardly anybody going. I think you might have had to win your division. I don't even know if they did the wild card in the early 80s.
Jeff said that he don't like the drug users being in the Hall of Fame because if they go, then Pete Rose should go. I totally agree because Pete Rose, I don't know what to do because, man, come on, get out of here. Don't tell me about gambling like nobody else.
He didn't gamble on his team.
I don't want to hear that.
Maybe if he gambled on them, it'd be different.
Pete Rose is not, if not the best, maybe one of the best switch hitters. Guys, he batted, over 300 left and right-handed. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. Are you serious right now?
Yes.
I don't want to. He needs to be put in Hall of Fame and give Reggie Bush his Heisman Trophy back too.
Now, I mean, if Pete Rose was out there making bets and doing things to win the bet, like I'm going to take this pitcher out, or I'm going to bat this guy in 6 spot today instead of fourth because I want to win this bet. That's different, but that's not what he was doing.
Well, like I'm going to strike out so we lose this game because
Right.
I'm going to make sure we win.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
what was going
I'm
on.
gonna make him. I'm gonna steal this runner right here because we might win, and I bet on us to lose. Yeah. So,
Money can
but that's
change
not
people.
what he did. Huh?
I said money can change people. Money
Oh,
can
yeah.
make people pretty evil.
The love of money is the root of all evil, and that's what the good book says.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And that
right.
is the truth. It's the only truth in the world, really.
Yeah. It causes it to go around.
Dean, thank you for that information on Braves. 'Cause,
Yeah. You seem to know your baseball.
yeah,
very well.
I knew he knew, and we wanted to come hang out with